Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. How are you guys doing? Today I came to talk about the topic, the truth about competing with the big names in your niche. I brought about this topic because I know so many small creators have been competing with the big names in their niche because they told them that they should go and monitor what they are doing, they should look out for their content and recreate it. You understand? It's recreation they told you to do, not to compete. Have already gotten a name for themselves because you didn't start the same time with them. You understand? So in this video, I came to tell you the truth about competing with the big names in your niche. All right, if this is what you're looking for, just stick on, don't touch your dial. I will be right back. So guys, my name is Patient. Let's dive into the video. Have you felt like you are shouting into the void while the big names in your niche just keep growing effortlessly? Yes. This thing happened to small content creator as much. You understand? You keep on bringing out content, trying your best, doing all sort of things, going out of your way to make sure that you bring out valuable content to the table. Still, nobody is viewing you. When you're getting views, it's less than 100 views. You understand? As if you're stuck on 100 views. Don't worry, you are not alone. I am here with you, but I came to tell you that you'll be imagining that the big names, all those big creators in your niche, they're selling effortlessly. You understand? Without doing too much. And when you look at both of you, your content, it's as if you're putting more effort. Don't worry, I'll tell you the reason. The reason is that they have made a name for themselves. You understand? You're just starting newly. So I came to encourage you, don't compete with them. All right? It's not good to compete with them. Yeah, this may sound odd, but what we can do as an upcoming creator with them is for us to look at what they are doing and try to recreate any of their content that is doing so well. You understand? Recreating content doesn't mean that you are competing with them. All right? Understand? Don't worry, I'll explain to you the implication of you competing with them. You understand? Those big top creators in your own niche, in everybody's niche, in your niches you have big top creators, you understand, that are doing so well. So I came here to tell you why it's not good for you to compete with them. All right? Yeah. Number one reason, the illusion of competition. Let me tell you, here's the first thing you need to understand. You are not really competing with the big names the way you think. You understand? Let me tell you what you need to understand in case you are thinking that you're matching up with them or you're competing with them. Let me tell you, they have different audience. Remember, they have different audience, a different history, and a different algorithm push behind them. You understand? Whether you jump up and come down, remember that they first you to this red app, that is YouTube. You understand? You're just an upcoming content creator. They have the audience, they have the views, they have the algorithm. There's no way you can compete with them. You understand? Some of them, they might have been here since over 10 years. Some of them, they might have been here since over 15 years. Some of them, they might have been here since over 5 years. You understand? You that are just entered content creating like last year or even this year, you understand? So you are no match with them, you understand? So stop competing with them. I will tell you rather what you need to be doing. Okay, so they have different audience, a different history, and a different algorithm push behind them. Your job is to build your lane. You understand? It's not to beat them, but your job is for you to build your lane, for you to stand out. You understand? You don't compete with them. Just stand out with whatever you're doing. Just stand out with your own content in your own niche. You understand? You are not competing with them for you to be the highest in overall in all YouTube. No. You understand? The only thing that you can learn from them is for you, maybe if you go to their wall, you see what they are doing, what they are creating. Since you are not coming content creator, you can recreate it yourself. All right? You can recreate it yourself. You think about what works for them, why they are getting a lot of views. You understand their hooks. You understand, especially when you get that hooks in about 10 seconds. When you get that hooks, you understand, algorithm will pick your video. You may not get that huge amount of views that you want, but at least you will get viewing. Okay, so if you want to even get the views, the only thing you can do on your content is your hooks and your outro. When you get your hooks and your outro, you have gotten the algorithm. Okay, so forget about them having 1 million views, then having 10k views, then having 20k views. You understand, your own is for you to stand out in whatever you're doing. All right. Number 2, why you shouldn't compete with them is what big creators have that you don't yet. You understand, you are not coming content creator. There's so many things that they have that you don't. You understand, let me explain to you. Let's be real for a second. Big creators have experience. You understand, as I previously said, they have been on this app for so long, so you don't need to compete with them. So they have experience, they have the way, they know the way this place works, they know the way algorithm works, they know the changes inside the YouTube, they know the violation, they know the way to bring out their content, they know how to optimize their content very well, they know how to optimize their channel. So you don't need to compare with them. You understand, it's budget. You understand, they have the budget, they have the team support, people supporting them. Some people have teams. You understand, some people hire editor, some people hire script writers, some people hire a lot of things. You understand, so they have trust built over time. They have trust built over time with their audience. You understand, their audience believe in them, the audience believe in whatever they are doing. You understand, that is why you don't need to compare with them. Even if they come out here, maybe they don't have content to post, if they come out here and cough, they will still have that views. All right, so you don't need to be looking at your views and be looking at them. They have been here long run before you. So, and yes, the algorithm likes them, but remember this, they don't start at the top. Every one of them begin with 0 subscribers, just like you. That is why you need to struggle hard. You understand, they don't, these creators that you're seeing, that we are calling them big names, they start like you and I. You understand, they don't just jump into YouTube and they began answering a big YouTuber. You understand, they start with 0 subscribers, the way we started, as both of us are building our pages now. So don't look at them. The only thing that you can get is their information, what they do on their channel. You don't need to compete with them. You understand, you need experience, you need an ideas to better your own content. You understand, to better your own channel. You understand? So number 3 is what you have that they don't. Let me tell you now, let me compensate you. Let me tell you what you have that those big creators that you think you're competing with them doesn't have. You understand? Now let's flip the script. You have something you have lost over time already. You understand? Number 1, agility. Number 2, fresh perspective. Number 3, closer audience connection. You know, some of them don't have closer audience connection. Both of us, you know, we can reply comments. Most of the big creators in that you're seeing, they don't reply comments because their audience are much. How many people would they reply? How many people would they not? You understand? So, but both of us, we are closer to our community. You understand, we can talk to our community members. You understand, we have the agility. You understand, we have fresh perspective. You understand, then they have the old perspective. We have the fresh one, the power, you know, to move on. You understand, so that is what you have that they don't have. So it's vice versa. You understand, you don't need to compete with them. All right, hear me out, you need to learn from them, not be checking your channels and their channel, which one is doing well or which one that have subscribers. Bro, you just come into this content creation just like yesterday. Them, they have been here for years. You understand, so the experiences they have here is not the same thing with your own experience. All right, you understand what you have that they don't have. Most importantly, no pressure to please millions. You know, most of us now, you know, these days, you know, YouTube is crowded. Everybody's now content creation. You understand, and as because of YouTube is crowded, we the creators are just watching ourselves. You know, those people that are not a YouTuber that are watching us are just few. You understand? We are just watching ourselves. So as in, it will result in, if you did not watch me, I will not watch you. Because one, you're a content creator, I'm a content creator. But these big creators, you understand, these big creators, they don't do, as in, they do things differently. You understand? There's no pressure to please millions. Understand? We have a few audience, we have a few community that we can interact one-on-one with, that we know each and everybody by their names, you understand, on our comment section. But then they have thousands of subscribers, you understand, they don't even know half of people that are following them. You understand? You see that closeness, we have more closeness to our subscribers more than them, because they are big content creators, they have more subscribers. So please don't compete with them, just be you. You understand? With time, you're growing. Very soon you will be like them, and other upcoming content creators will come in again. You understand? So that is the way this street is being run. So another one is, you know, we content creators, we small content creators, what we have they don't have. We can take risk, you understand, we can experiment, we can do all sorts of things, because we are not coming content creator. It's not an obligation for us. But them, they will be very careful what they do, because they are big content creators, you understand. Number 4, the biggest mistake small creators makes, you understand, let me tell you, is trying to be like them, trying to copy them, you understand. Because remember, when you try to copy them, can't you see that it will hide you? You understand? Okay, let me tell you, even if you're just starting out copying them, it can make you invisible. Instead, find your edge. You understand? If you're just starting, if you're no content creator and you're copying big creators in your niche, it can make you invisible. Because when you copy, remember that thing that you're copying, they have already done that on their channel. So there is no need for you to copy. What you need for you to do is to recreate, put your own spin in the recreation that you did, you understand, from the content that you got from their channel, you understand. So you being copycat to them, it can make you a little invisible. So then my advice for you is that try to stand your edge, set a standard on your channel, you understand. Find what you do differently, that's how to stand out. All right. Number 5, how to use big creators as research. Use big creators to study. Let me tell you how to use big creators as a research. Number 1, how they hook up viewers. Just what you can do is go to their channel to check how are they hooking viewers. You understand? How are they getting this a lot of views? I don't know whether most of you are asking this question. You understand? Just go to their channel and see what is working for them. How they do different, how they do things differently. You understand? You can learn from it. You can learn their hook. You can learn how they structure their videos. You can learn how they keep engagement higher and make it your own. Don't be carbon copy. You understand? You can learn all those things. You understand? When you learn all those things, you will now come to your own, apply the strategies on your channel. Please don't be a carbon copy. Just the strategy that you apply, you understand? So be the next evolution. Okay. Number 6, focus on value, not volume. You understand, you can't upload them, but you can bring valuable content from your channel, from yourself. You understand? You make your channel to stand out, and just make sure that your video is changing someone else's mindset. Your video is solving a real problem. In whatever you do, make sure that you're okay. Let me give an example. You know, I like giving you a raw example. There's one of my friends that just switched to gist to reaction. You understand? I've forgotten the name of the new channel. Sorry, sis. I don't want to call the old channel, but I've forgotten the name of the new channel. You understand? And Faith and Gist channel. You know, there are some things that she will bring out from there. Like there's one gist that was listening. You understand? The way she go about it, the way she preach on that video, on that her content, it triggered me. You understand? Something left within me. You understand? It's even triggered one prayer inside me. I started praying. She may not know what that her content, her gist, her Christian gist is doing to so many people. You understand? She just saying it, she just doing content. But I know what it's doing to me at times. Some of prayer that she normally pray on that play. Because at times I will follow her and pray that prayer. Before you know it, the Holy Spirit will take over. You understand? So this is what I mean. Make sure that you're changing people's mindset. Make sure that your content is solving problem. Make sure that people are learning something from you. You understand? So that is what it takes, okay? New content creators, I came to tell you, it's not about millions of views. You understand? It's about meaningful impact from your channel. Meaningful impact from your content, okay? Number 7, the power of being small. Let me explain to you. Being small means you can build real relationship. You understand? You can reply to comments. You can DM your audience. You can experiment without the pressure of a backlash. You understand? You being small is not a disease. Being small that you can experiment, you can go in another dimension on your channel. You understand? Yeah, being small is not a bad thing. You understand? So you can DM your audience. You can experiment without the pressure of backlash. You understand? People will not be monitoring your channel. Know the one that you do right, know the one that you didn't do right. I don't know. Upcoming content creator, shebi you are aware that there's some reaction here that is bad, that people can pick on your channel to react every bit of things that you're doing on that channel. They will backlash you. I don't know whether you have experienced, maybe the new content creator, you may not be aware. You understand? So this is YouTube for you, so anything can come for you. So please just have the heart to bear it. You understand? So being a small content creator, you can experiment without being backlash, because people will say, she's just an upcoming content creator. You understand? So if you're a small content creator, just assume, just take it that this is your training ground. Please cherish it with all pleasure, because once you grow, things change. All right, let me give you my final thought. The truth is, you don't have to compete with the big name. You just have to show up constantly, authentically, and smartly. You understand? You don't have to, if you're a small content creator, you don't have to compete with a big name, okay? Just show up constantly here, bringing out value, dishing out your video on in your own way. You understand? Whether there's view or there's no view, all I know is that as far as if you're consistent and you're bringing out value, views will come later on. You understand? Just be authentically and smartly. You understand? You are not in a race, you are in a journey, and growth will come when you stop trying to be them and start becoming you. You understand? Growth will come when you stop competing. When you stop competing and when you start doing things on your own, you understand? Stop comparing channels, big names in your niche. You see how growth will come. Guys, if this video that I made now give you a mindset shift, just hit that subscription button. You understand? And drop a comment for me. Which big creators inspire you but doesn't intimidate you? Don't forget to subscribe, because this channel is about helping you to grow without losing your voice. I don't know if you understand me. Just drop a comment for me. Which big creators inspired you? You understand? Doesn't intimidate you. I want to see it on the comment section, okay? If you are new here, you're welcome. You understand? If you are my returning subscriber, my love is for you guys. Please, if you are just watching without subscribing, please help me, just hit that subscription button. If you are watching without leaving a comment, please, I need that your comment. That is an engagement to my channel, okay? Till I come your way next time, remain blessed.